Editura Sigma vă prezintă Cartea Zilei.
Iată, noi avem concursul CANGURUL TV, concurs care este similar concursului original CANGURU. În ce va consta acest concurs televizat?
Vom avea practic două secțiuni. În prima parte voi citi un text și foarte pe scurt îl voi sumariza în limba română, ca să fie pentru publicul larg, după care vor urma întrebările, iar eu, când voi citi întrebările și variantele de răspunsuri, voi sugera răspunsul pentru ca astfel copiii și cei care ne urmăresc să vină ca o confirmare. În partea a doua a concursului, CANGURUL TV, voi citi 5 propoziții care gapped sentences, le numim noi în limbaj specializat, în care în aceste propoziții au un cuvânt lipsă. Și atunci le dăm câte 5 sau 4 variante pentru a fi răspunsul corect. Partea a doua, trebuie să spunem, este ceva mai dificilă, implică cunoștințe mai bune atât de gramatică, dar mai ales de vocabular. Bună ziua! Și astăzi vă prezentăm o selecție de texte și întrebări extrase din concursul CANGURU, secțiunea limba engleză. Now, let's start directly with the text and then the questions. A young man was riding his horse one day when he accidentally got thrown off. The quick-thinking horse pulled the man under the tree, propped him up against it, and then galloped for help. He soon returned with a doctor from a neighboring town. The doctor took the young man and nursed him back to full health. A month later, the young man told his buddies this story, and one of them said, "That's the smartest horse I've ever heard of." "He ain't that smart," said the young man. "The doctor he brought with him was a vet." Really shortly, a short summary in Romanian. Este o poveste despre un tânăr care merge cu calul, călărește prin pădure, cade, după ce cade, calul îl proptește lângă un copac, aduce un doctor, un medic, care îl îngrijește, îl repune pe picioare, după care tânărul povestește prietenilor săi întâmplarea, care evident sunt absolut uimiți de ceea ce a făcut calul, la care tânărul, puțin dezamăgit, spune: "Nu e așa deștept calul meu, de fapt nu mi-a adus un doctor, mi-a adus un veterinar." Now, getting back to the questions, we've got 5 questions. The first one, the young man fell from the horse because the man jumped down by choice, he was hit by the horse had a bad accident, he was bitten by the horse, none of the above. Obviously, if we go back to the text again, there is no reason mentioned here. We don't know why the young man fell from the horse. So the right answer is E, none of the above reasons. Number 2, what did the horse do? It got away, it dashed for help, it fell under the tree, it stayed with its master, it never came back. Well, in the text we have the quick-thinking horse pulled the man under the tree, propped him up against it, and then galloped for help. The key word is B, it dashed for help. Dash means also to run, so actually the horse ran for help. So the correct answer is B then here. Question number 3, who did the horse bring with it? His neighbors, his buddies, a doctor, a horse, and a nurse. Obviously, I mean, it's quite clear that the horse brought a doctor, so the correct answer is C. It doesn't mention which kind of doctor. Question number 4. What does the short form of ain't mean in the context? As you might know, the American English, they use a lot of these kind of structures. So the answers could be A doesn't, B aren't, C hasn't, D isn't, and E don't. The correct answer is D. It can also mean aren't, so ain't can have 2 meanings, aren't or isn't, but in this context, the correct answer is isn't, so D. Number 5, according to the young man, the horse was not so smart because it actually brought a horse doctor. It wasn't able to speak. It wasn't able to treat its master. It wasn't able to avoid the accident. And the last one, it didn't come back. In the last sentence of the text, you can see the doctor he brought with him was a vet. So a vet is a doctor who takes care of animals. So the correct answer is A. The horse brought a horse doctor, of course. I think this doctor was the only doctor the horse knew. That's all for today. Thank you.
Dragi copii, iată a sosit momentul concursului. Pregătiți-vă un pix, o foaie de hârtie și aveți alături de dumneavoastră și telefonul, pentru că imediat vor fi întrebările la concursul Cangurul TV și dumneavoastră printr-un SMS la numărul de telefon 0755 299 235 veți trimite variantele de răspuns corecte la întrebările care vă vor fi citite imediat și primele 3 răspunsuri corecte, primele 3 secvențe de răspunsuri corecte vor fi premiate de către Editura Sigma cu un pachet de cărți.
Hello again. 5 questions for the contest. 5 questions, yeah. Number 1. What does CEO stand for? Chief Executive Operator, Chief External Officer, Central Executive Officer, Chief Executive Officer, and Chief Executive Organizer. Number 2. Be sure you drain the spinach before you spread it over the pastry. Whisk, spatula, frying pan, grater, colander. 3. The heavy snow would have gone to the mountains. A. But for. B. If not. C. Be it. D. In case. And E. Provided that. Number 4. Which British monarch in the 20th century was never crowned? Edward VII, Elizabeth II, George VI, Edward VIII, and George V. And the last question, number 5. Many British people pleasure in bird watching. A. Take, create, C. Make, get, and the last version E. Offer. Thank you.
Cartea zilei a fost prezentată de Editura Sigma și Institutul pentru Dezvoltarea Evaluării în Educație, IDE.